Hello, everyone. I had an idea for a sermon today. I hope it's going to be one that'll help you. I'm going to be in Matthew 5. I'm going to start with verse 5 in the King James Version of the Bible. To get started, I'll tell you about, I hope it doesn't come to a shock to you, but we're going to die. My little girl, I had a little girl, a little boy, and my little boy was old enough to repeat his prayers. He wanted to say, we did the traditional one about now to lay me down to sleep. And my little girl, she never indicated anything that she wanted to say prayer. But that day I went in there and we said, now to lay me down to sleep. And he repeated, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. We got through. I started out the door. My little girl said she wanted to say her prayer. And so I went in there and I went back in there and I said, told her to repeat after me, now to lay me. She said, now to lay me. We did fine. We got down to that part, and I said, and if I should die before I wake. And she opened her eyes, and she said, what? Isn't that something that doesn't even know about death? That is unbelievable nearly, but that's what happened. And verse 5, Genesis 5 says, and all the days that Adam lived were 930, and he died. And Seth lived 105 years and begat Enoch. And Seth lived after he begat Enos 807 years and begat sons and daughters. And then all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. And he goes on to tell about all the people and how long they lived. They lived a long time. You know, Methuselah lived 900, and I think it was 69 years. There's a brother at our church we call Brother Methuselah. And so the bad part about it is I'm older than he is. But anyway, I'm not afraid of death. I prepared for that a long time ago. It's not, and it's once appointed unto man to die, and then after that the judgment. I'm not afraid of that. I'm afraid of not having my work done when I get there, leaving things undone. I like a poem that says, opportunities missed. There was a very cautious man who never laughed or played. He never risked. He never tried. He never sang or prayed. And when one day he passed away, his insurance was denied. For since he never lived, they claimed he never died. You know, I've told you many times that the richest place in the world is a cemetery. It's richer than Fort Knox. It's richer than the banks. There are apologies that hadn't been made. Love never expressed. Songs never sung. And sermons never preached. Don't die with your song still within you. Sing your song before you get to the cemetery. I'm not afraid of dying, but I am afraid of dying before I've ever lived. We need to have purpose. The clock is just going tick, 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 tick. We cannot afford to waste any time. I've said before, there's 80-something thousand seconds in a day. I can't remember if it's 86,400, 84,600, whatever it is. And you have those every day when you wake up in a 24-hour day. But if you don't use them the next day, they're gone. And you have to start all over again. You can't accrue them. That's what you got in a day, so we need to make every day count. I want to help as many people as I can, while I can. You know, you see people that's seemingly died. I mean, they're still living, still breathing, but they just go through life like the Walking Dead nearly. I want to help people. I want to do what I'm going to do before the end of the thing. If I should die before I wake, if I should die before I wake, what is it that I will wish that I had got done? What is it that I will regret that I didn't? You know, people have a bucket list and things like that. The things I'm wanting to do is help as many people as I can. If I can help somebody and they can help somebody, it's like the man that I heard about, different variations of the story, but he had a flat and he didn't have a jack. And along came a man, and the man said, "You need any help?" And he said, "Yeah, I've got a flat, and I don't have a jack." And the man said, "I've got a jack. I'll help you." He said, "Well, I would really appreciate it." So the man helped him. They got the tire changed, and the man that was helped said to the man that helped, "How much do I owe you?" And he says, "You don't owe me anything. If you," and he insisted, and the man insisted, "You don't owe me anything." He said, "If you really want to do something, if you go along and you see somebody that's got a flat and don't have a jack, you help them. And you tell them to help 10 others. You see how this is going?" And that's the way I think. If I help you, if what I've done has helped you, I think you ought to go out there and help somebody else. You owe it to people to help them. You know you've been helped, and I've been helped, and that's why I'm trying to help other people. I know what it meant to me. If we can just help one another. I said years ago, the day, I hope that the day I start hindering the ways of God, I hope I'm gone that day. And then at the end of the service, I said, I want to make a correction. I don't want to leave the day I start hindering. I want to leave the day before. Some people say, I'm not a help, but they're walking that tightrope. I'm not a help, but I'm not a hindrance. Yes, you are. You can't walk that fence. You either going to fall off on one side and be a help, or you're going to be a hindrance. Don't tell me that you're not a help or a hindrance. You are. You're one of them. And we need to help while we can. There's people, I told you about the time I was needing somebody to call me. I didn't need them to give me a speech. I just needed them to tell me that they love me. And so maybe God's wanting you to text somebody or call somebody and just tell them that you thought about them today and see if there's anything you can do. I would help anybody. If I know myself, that's my whole life is helping somebody. I've been helped so much. I feel like I'm so far in debt that I want to reach out and help somebody. I love helping people. I really love helping people. There's a lot of reward in it. I'd crawl to help you, friend. I really would. And I've told people that they could call me anytime. And why don't you get up in the morning or the rest of this day and think, who can I help today? And let's get off the me channel. We think so much about gimme, gimme, gimme that we don't, a taker may eat better, but a giver's going to sleep better. Get off the me channel and see who is it that you can help today. I guarantee you that you won't be in that frame of mind long, and God will let you know who to help. What a blessing it is in helping other people. It's like no other blessing. And I wished you would consider doing that, and get up and start your day saying, who can I help today? Ask God when you get out of bed. Say, Lord, who is it that I can help today? I don't believe you'll say that many times or many days that God don't give you somebody that you can help. Brother Harold Simmons, he had more physical problems than anybody I know of. And he told me, he said he got up, he died at 40 years old, but he got up, he'd feel bad. He said the thing that he tried to do was to go out and find somebody that felt worse and then go see if he could help that person. You won't do that many times and you'll receive help. He said that whenever he got through trying to help that person, he got all kind of help himself, and I know that's true. So I've enjoyed getting this to you today. I'm going to give you my phone number. It's 256-508-4410. If you can, if I can, I might not can get back to you right away, but I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you can, leave me a little message. If you got something you want me to try to address, I'll try to if I get God to help me. And any comments is greatly appreciated. They help me. You don't know how much they do help me. I love you. I care about you. And until we do this the next time, may God bless you.